Hello guys, and welcome back to the DocMack car channel. And yes, as the video suggests, today what I'm going to show you is how to fix the issue where your check engine light comes on, your vehicle stability control light, as well as your track off light. So if you see all of those lights come on after you've started the vehicle and they've not gone off, then this is what you need to do. So let me show you what those lights are. Skidding car engine check light, and there should be a track off as well. So if those lights stay on after the car started, so you can see all the lights have gone off and the car started now. So if those lights remain on, then this will be the possible solution for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. But please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm sure this is going to help you out. So show your support by subscribing to my channel and liking this video as well. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. Alright guys, so there is one big solution for this, but there also could be many other things. So I'm going to start at the engine bay first. So the first thing you need to check is your O2 sensors. So this is your O2 sensor, and what an O2 sensor is basically an oxygen sensor, which actually measures the level of oxygen coming out in the exhaust gases. And what that does is it speaks back to the engine computer to regulate your air fuel mixture. And the other thing you need to do is you need to check your mass airflow sensor as well. That can cause issues. So if you see, there's one O2 sensor right here. Now typically you've got upstream O2 sensors, which is on the exhaust manifold in front of the catalytic converter and down on the vehicle, right underneath, past the catalytic converter going back to the vehicle. So you might need to check those. The next thing you want to check is you want to check your battery voltage, because if your battery voltage is low, then that can cause a lot of issues with your car not to read specific things right and cause false messages to come up. So battery voltage is very important, and check for any corrosion on the positive and negative terminal as well. The next thing you guys want to check, although it's not really a part of this issue, it can also cause this issue, is to check your fuel pump and your fuel filter. Typically the fuel pump and fuel filter on this vehicle is located under here. Alright guys, and let me go to the main part where check engine light, vehicle stability control and track off light comes on. Is basically around your gas cap. Now let me explain exactly how this works first. So now in the older days you had a vented gas cap, which meant any vapors that came out from the gas tank when the gas got cold or hot just escaped into the atmosphere. Now on newer cars you got what's called your evaporative system, your evap settings. So basically on newer vehicles what you need to do is you need to have a gas cap which is vacuumed, so it's completely sealed. Now what newer vehicles have is they've got what's called a charcoal canister in the back of the vehicle. It's typically under the bumper, and what that does is it pulls in all the fumes into the charcoal canister, and anything from the charcoal canister gets pulled all the way into the front of the vehicle, and it goes in through to the engine manifold, and then it gets burnt off through the combustion system. Now what can cause this check engine light, vehicle stability control light and track off light to come on is when your gas cap is not fully tightened. So as you can see, you've got a little washer o-ring around this gas cap. Sometimes it can actually get dry rotted, so you can lube it up a bit, give it a good clean, and clean the mating surface as well in here. And then what you need to do is when you turn it, some people leave it like this and they don't click it, and that can cause this check light to come on. So what you need to do is you need to hear the clicks like this, like this one click. Certain vehicles require like 3 clicks, but you can see that has clicked nicely, so that should cause your issue to stop. Now as you can see, you also have got a little pressure valve here, which is spring loaded. Now if that is actually worn out, then what you'll need to do is you will need to replace your fuel cap. And what you need to do is when you tighten it back up, click it like so until you hear the click. And certain vehicles will also say that you should do a number of clicks or the check engine light will come on. So basically if your gas cap is loose, what it does, it actually triggers an evap leak, and an evap leak would be very much present in the OBD2 readings when you actually read the OBD2 via an OBD2 scanner. Let me show you what I mean. Alright guys, so after you have tightened the gas cap or you have replaced the gas cap to a new one, now what you need to do is you need to take a key and you'll need to cycle the key to on but not start, turn it off, on but not start, turn it off, and then start the engine. And then those lights should go off. Now if those lights don't go off, then you'll need to drive for a while until those lights go off. Now there could be other issues which is also causing it, and that is why I would suggest using an OBD2 reader like a blue driver. So this is my little blue driver OBD2 unit which I was talking about, how you can take some OBD readings from the car. Now this will be compatible from a vehicle anywhere from 1996 onwards, and I need my smartphone for this one. What you're going to do is you're going to locate your OBD2 port in your vehicle, and in this vehicle, this 2014 Camry V6, it's right down here. Alright guys, and there I have my OBD2 scanner which is now starting. And now there's another trick as well. If this one does not work, I'll show you another thing which you can try. So I'm just going to wait for it to connect to the sensor. Alright guys, and when you're connecting to the sensor, what you need to do is you need to have your car in the ignition on position, just like this. And then it should initialize with your OBD2 reader. Now, as you can see here, now if you do have your check engine light, vehicle stability control light, and track off light on, you just need to click on read codes. Now it's going to start scanning your vehicle. And then, okay, that's fine, I can continue. And now you can see that there's no codes at all, zero confirmed codes, zero pending codes. Now if you guys do have an actual issue, then it should come up with that code. Now you could get like a code P0442 if at all it's to do with a minor evap leak. So what you can do is then, if your check engine light is still on and you have addressed the issue, then clear codes, and you want to clear the trouble codes, and now that will clear the check engine light, vehicle stability control light, and track off light. Now this doesn't clear it if at all you haven't fixed the issue. If you clear it and the issue still is present after you drive for about 10 kilometers, the issue will come back. So make sure you have addressed the issue properly as my suggestions by doing all those things I suggested. Now if the issue still persists after that, now you should have a track off switch right here, or in some vehicles it's around here. Now what you need to do is you need to take a key, make sure it's turned off. Let's say for example that track off button is here. You need to press it, hold it, and while you're holding it, start the engine. Alright, now you can let go of the track off button. Now that track off should go off. Now if that doesn't go off, then press the track off button one more time while the vehicle is started, and then that should clear your issue. Alright guys, and the other thing which could also cause this issue is your steering angle sensor, and you might need to do a 0-point calibration. Now that is quite a complex process which I will need to do in another video because it's going to make this video quite long. So that's also another thing to check. I hope this video has been useful and informative. It should work for most vehicles. Comment down below guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers guys, bye.